Good. So this is how we start doing conditioning for nail trimming. This is Angus. I'm going to hold. Good. It's a focus session. Coco, go. Focus session. But the purpose of this is me handling his paws. I'm not being sneaky about it with him laying on the couch. I want him to give me his paw. He's laying down because he thinks that's going to get it. This food. Good. So when he gives me a paw, he gets what he wants. Paw. Good. Because he doesn't want to, so he's laying down as part of avoidance. Now he's going to come up behind me. Let's go. The whole time he's excited, and I still have to have calm energy. I'm not getting excited about him. My voice doesn't change. No, I'm not saying his name. Angus, Angus, Angus. I could sit here till the cows come home, and if he wants this food, which he does, he will come and sit in front of me. I don't need to tell him to do that. He's sitting behind me on top of the picnic table right now. So if I just sit here passively, guess what? He'll come back around just like that. Angus. And I might have to reward him coming back around a little bit so that he gets the idea. So I might have to back out of things. Here. Because he's wise to this, because he's had his nails trimmed and he doesn't like it, and he's been forced and he's been coerced. Angus, paw. So he's going to bail out of it. How do I get the treat without giving paw? It's not going to happen, right? Because as soon as I go to reach for his paw, he bails out of it. So when he's in position now, I'm just going to rewind a little bit and reward him for being in position here. I'm just going to rewind. I'm asking too much of him too soon. He doesn't trust this process, so I'm going to bring him into a position where I want him eventually, which is there in front of me, somewhat between my legs. So I'll bring him around. He only gets this food when he's in that position. That position there is when he gets the food. That's it. And he knows it's in my pocket over here, but that's not where you're going to get it. So now I'll ask him, now I'm going to wait till he sits. I didn't ask him, but I did ask him. I waited till he gave me a sit, then I gave him the food. So now he's not going over to my pocket. So I'll reward him sitting in front of me and not coming to my pocket. I'm going to be a little bit prompt about that. I'm making him work for this food just a little bit. I'm not just handing it. If you see, I'm giving him a little taste and a little nibble and making him kind of work for it. I'm setting the stage for how I'm going to use this when I'm touching his paws, that he's got to stay engaged with the food until he actually gets it. That it's not just a quick grab and go. That he's got to work for it a little bit. And I might give him a little taste and then take it away. Give him a little taste and take it away. What I'm doing here is increasing the duration that he's sitting calmly in front of me. I'm increasing the duration of him sitting in front of me, because I need him, when we trim the nails, we need him to sit here and stay still for a certain amount of time until we get the job done. So I'm just shaping sitting in front of me right now, not even asking for his paws. If I do right now, that's going to throw things off. So this is going to be about maybe a 5-minute session, 6 minutes maybe. And that'll be it for maybe an hour. Then I'll bring him back out and we'll do another 5-minute session. And we'll get a little bit further. And he'll catch on sooner, and we might start moving towards grabbing the paw. I want him to feel good, feel comfortable about sitting in front of me. So I gave him a little taste, making him work for it because I want him getting used to working for this food and having to kind of get it and wrestle it a little bit from me. Because why is his collar around his neck? Oh, that's not where it goes. That's not the one it goes on. Busted. So when people consistently choose not to put the collar on appropriately, Uncle Tim takes it away. If you're not going to use the tool appropriately because you feel like it's too tight on him and you feel bad, you don't get to use the tool anymore. You're welcome to go purchase one on your own, but I am taking that tool from Angus's parents as we speak right now. He's not getting it back, at least for a time. Might be a week, might be 2 weeks. You don't want to use the tool right, you get the tool taken from you. It's not fair to Angus if that's on loose and he's working at higher numbers than he should be because it's not making positive contact. It's also not fair to his humans when they're trying to use the tool and they absolutely need it in order to switch him out of a certain state of mind, and they're wondering why it's not working. It's not working because you put it on inappropriately.